everybody, welcome to the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. It's Pop here. We're working on another video for the block of the month, and this block of the month is for June. Hope you enjoy.
Hello everybody, welcome to another block of the month design. We're working on the June block now, seeing as we are in June, and I think what you'll find with this one is that there's a lot of similarities to what we've done in the past. However, it's going to be slightly different. So on the screen right now, we've got the what we've completed so far, and if you look, everything's coming together really nicely in the overall quilt. So it should be interesting to put together once we get there. So we're going to add another block this month, and it should be a really nice one. So let's flip over to the block work table. As we've done in the past, we're going to add a grid to make it easy, and the grid is on the 12 by 12 scale for the block design. Again, when we move it into the quilt, it will actually go into the 16.5-inch square. So the first thing after the grid is going to be a diagonal line straight across the thing. We've never done this before. We're breaking up into two half square triangles, and this is kind of interesting. So when this gets built, we're going to have a couple of half square triangles that get sewn throughout this. We're going to be building half square triangles all the way through. So the first thing we're going to do is make a square in the center. You know how much we like the square in the square, so we're going to make a square in a square in a square. So there's our center block, and the center block is going to remain this way. However, we're going to draw a second line here, and this is purely for the building of the pattern, and we're going to do the same thing here. Actually, let's draw it this way so it's consistent. There we go. So we've got so we can build this, we have to add some additional lines. So we've done this in the past, and we're going to draw some triangles into the middle. 4 to 6 and 6 to the corner. And we're going to do the same in all of these squares here. This is the fun part, right? You get to use existing skills, and we're going to try and keep going through these existing skills as we develop everything. So like we did in the center here, we're going to draw half square triangles, but we're going to do them off from the 4-inch mark here. We're going to come off by 1 inch, and we're going to draw a 3-inch by 3-inch square. And you're like, that's craziness, who would do something like that? Well, we just did, so here we go again. Off in the crazy land and doing something different. Now we're going to draw a line straight across. So it's simulating what we've got in this corner, back in this corner, but not coming through the center. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to go to 9 to 3 and 3 inches to the 12 inches mark. And you can see here we've got the same pattern, just the opposite in this side. And we'll do the same thing in the bottom. Now the bottom in this corner is going to mirror this corner. Draw it down, draw it across. Again, this is 11 to 11 and, or sorry, 11 to 8 and 8 to 11 would be this line here. So to keep this consistent, we're going to create a line here. And like so. I'm betting everybody can already guess. Did I do that backwards? I did too. I bet how many of you caught that? So I did that wrong. Those lines are in the wrong place. So we're going to fix them. We're going to put them in the right place. It should have been from 12 to 9 inches and from 9 inches to 12 inches. That gives us the border in the right area. So if you consider this a border. And then again from 9 to 3 and 3 to 12. And that is the design. the overall line drawing for the image. Looking at it, you can't see anywhere that it isn't going to be possible to build. So if you think you're going to build this block and then this block and then this block, so the line together, that's what you're going to do. So let's color this out. This one's going to be kind of important to do in 2 colors. So for those of you who've done 3, we look forward to seeing some of your designs, so that we can understand how you guys are thinking as well. So here's where we're going to put some dark colors. And here, and here, I think this is right. We're just going around the outside right now, and then we'll do the middle. I'm going to do like that, and like this, and like this. So I think that's a fabulous looking block already. We'll just put the tans in. It's the wrong tan. Sure of it. And there we go. That's the block that we're going to use. So I'm going to save this to the project. And then we're going to add it back into the quilt work table. And here it is here in our area. So we're going to set the block. And then we've looked at this a couple of times and tried to figure out where it's best to fit. It's a little challenging, but we wanted to review it with everybody and see what everybody else thinks. So there's lots of places it could fit. You could put it in the corner and just wait and see what we build up in here. So let's put it down in the corner for now. I don't think there's one area that I like any better than the others. We're going to leave it in the corner here, and we'll see what we can build in this block or in this block to complement this one. I think it's a great block on its own. So we're just going to save that quilt sketch. But I also wanted to show everybody what this block will look like if we had it all alone on its own quilt. So we're just going to go over to Design, oops, New Quilt, sorry, Horizontal Layout, Layout, Borders, Design, and then we're going to set the block in all the squares. So as you can see, it's a really nice block. It has multiple patterns within it visually. You can see the squares here, or you can see the diamond here. It's kind of a very cool pattern in general. I really like it. So that's it for this month's block of the month. Look forward to seeing Mom put this together. It's going to be a very fun looking project. Talk to you all soon.